Greetings to attendees. Thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Vitaly, and I'm an application engineer at JeraSoft. As usual, I will be a moderator and a speaker of our webinar. Today, we are going to start our 6th webinar session. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and watch our previous webinars on the official YouTube page. Before we start, I would like to mention that this webinar is being recorded and we will provide attendees an access to the video recording in a follow-up email after our presentation. Also, it will be published on the YouTube page. If you have questions that concern our webinar, you will find a chat panel in the right side of your browser or window where you can type your questions directly to me, and I will answer you right after our presentation. In fact, today we are going to make a brief review of all announced new features, improvements for the new major release 3.14.0. And we strongly recommend you to take a look at our revision list with all features described in details. Moreover, in Handouts panel of the GoToWebinar application, you will find PDF document with a list of all useful links and article about API usage and integration. All useful details have been described, and now we are going to talk about the most important enhancement in the new release 3.14. The crucial point of our new major release and of our webinar session, it's a new beautiful and trendy rates import section. Our team worked hard to present you absolutely new import tab. There are new main points of this improvement that our team delivers to you. Let me make a brief overview of all improvements. Of course, it's a new interface of the import tab. And now it's easy to drag and drop file to the import frame. So let me choose the proper file. Okay, here it is. Let me choose this one and drag and drop to our system. Here you go. Now it's possible to import XLSx format of files. Also, there is the new ability to import rates from multiple sheets. There is the new interface of Advanced Options section. Also, there is the new improved Full AZ import that allows to close rates for all destinations and only for the specific destinations. Here you go. Also, there is the new Code Rules sub-panel with advanced settings that could be applied for all codes or for the specific one. So, when you add the new code rule and set the value in the fields, it will override parameters specified in the file. If you leave fields empty, it will take the parameters from the file. Here we go. So let's say we are going to define the column country code, rate, skip the first row, and if you do not specify some extra parameters in the code rule, they will be added to the system, imported to the billing from specified file. When you are going to create the code rules or use the basic one, code with asterisk, it's going to upload all default settings for fields that are not selected in the imported file. So if we do not choose the billing increments and time profile in the file, it's going to import it from the basic code rule. However, the default values of this rule for fields that are selected in the file won't be applicable. But if you're going to define some special destinations, for example Mexico, system will override default billing increments to specified values. So right now I'm going to change these values for the Mexico destination, and system is going to detect the proper billing increments after import process. As you see, import template, auto confirm option, and auto detect option are moved to the right side of the import tab. When you have specified proper columns and you would like to start import, you will see a new progress bar line in the bottom of the window. So let's start the import process. Also, I want to pay attention that step number 2 is skipped. So right now, all import procedure will be presented in the one tab. And as the final result, system moves you to the new list of rates that were imported to the system. You will see that rates are not confirmed and you need manually to confirm it, and you will be able to find information about previous rates. Also, import history migrated to the separate tab. Here is information about rates that I have imported just right now. And for more details, we recommend you to read our new article in the user guide. Moreover, we are going to improve import functionality and add new enhancements in upcoming releases. One of the future improvements will be an auto-analysis of rates, and we are focused to make process of analysis and import much more intuitive and easier for management by our customers. So please wait for new upcoming releases and for in Rates Import tab. Well, let's go to another important improvement in the new release 3.14.0. So starting from this version, VCS comes with an updated events log functionality and modified configuration tab. Events log toolbar has the possibility to search and filter by text. So when you're going to choose search section, you will find the new option tags. These tags are assigned by the system and intended to group similar messages from the different services. As an example, fraud protection might be fired by radius and by factor watcher. It's possible to filter by respective tag to get all related messages. So let's take a look and find information about API core options and make a search. Here it is. There is information about usage of JSON RPC in the system. Also, we brought configuration section to look like most of other sections. So when I'm going to the configuration tab and you see the rule that is created, or you're going to create a new rule, you will find that it's similar to all other sections where you're going to set up special notifications. As you see, the new format of the configuration rule is the next one. Title should be added to the rule. It will prefix the subject of the message by the system, which helps to organize messages in the mailbox. As usual, you need to specify correct email address that will be used for receiving notifications from events log. Group limit option allows to set after how many events under the same rule log message should be sent as a single aggregated message instead of separate emails per each log message. Put 0 here if you want to receive all messages grouped, or put relatively high value to get messages separately. Let's go to another option, to the details limit. This option allows to set amount of characters for grouped messages. And below you will find filters by services, types, and tags. Also, there is the extra field for message text. So using POSIX regular expression, for example, as you see, there is an example. We are going to match telecom. System is going to catch proper information from the events log. Multiple values will be checked using OR logic. So as you see, radius, server, and CPREDIRECT server means that system is going to use OR logic and try to find at least one message for a specified service, for radios or for SIP. While all the fields together will be checked using AND logic. So as you see, there are multiple fields, multiple parameters under filters, and between different parameters, system is going to choose to use AND logic. For example, service radius and SIP and type error or alert will send you errors from SIP and error alerts from radius, and it's going to match this regular expression that I have specified here. For more detailed information, we recommend you to read our new article in the docs portal. There is in the user guide the new article in the system section, events log information. So please visit our user guide. Well, let's go to the retail module and talk about improvements in the packages management panel. We have added the new possibility to assign packages to terminators, and there is an extra option in the packages settings. Let's talk about packages under terminators. Why do we need it? So when you're going to assign the new package to the terminator, I'm going to choose this example. Here it is, or let's say no, UK package for DAD routing. So the key point is an ability to provide customers free limits of minutes for inbound calls to DAD numbers. So one more time, when you're going to assign the package to the DAD provider, to the customer to whom you're going to sell DAD number, and this client is used for incoming calls, you will be able to assign this package and define special free limits of minutes for inbound calls. Please pay attention that these packages could be used when the terminator has a negative rate. So it means that you provide these 4 DAD numbers to this customer, and all incoming calls to this DAD, to this client, to these DAD numbers, means that you are going to charge them for incoming traffic, and they are going to pay in the end of the invoice period the proper value of total value that will be the summary of all incoming traffic to DAD number 12345, 12344, etc. Just what I want to admit one more time that here you need to define negative rates. Otherwise, free limits under terminator packages doesn't work. And there is the new option in the packages panel. So when you go into create or edit existing package, you will find the new option create charge on. There are 2 options from the drop-down list. So let's say, based on your company policy, you send invoices to customers that includes charges for future period. Client should pay the package subscription fee before he is going to use this subscription plan. Active charge will be added to the invoice that covers previous billing period and charge money from customer's balance before new period starts. And that's the key value of pre-activation time. Let's say you provide the package for the customer for the next period, let's say for November, but you are going to add the charge for this package to the invoice for the October. You need to choose option pre-activation time here. As a standard behavior of creation charges that were used before, it's a charge creation at the moment of new period start. I'm talking about option period start time. So when system should charge a subscription fee from a customer's balance when the new billing period, when November starts, is going to start, you just need to choose create charge on period start time. That's it. And let's talk a little bit about minor improvements. I'm starting from invoices list. So if you will find, when you click on amount column, you will find a pop-up window where you can get information about tax value. Moreover, when you are going to export list of invoices, you will find the new column tax in the exported list. Here is an example for you. Another minor improvement, another minor improvement you will find in our file structure. So system location on the server has been updated. VCS has been moved to opt/JeraSoft/VCS, as you see here, while all system data has been moved to /opt/JeraSoft/VCS data, and it includes all log files, CDR files, etc. At the same time, the new clients panel has been moved to opt/JeraSoft/VCS/portal backend and /portal frontend. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. I hope you found this session useful and informative. Thank you so much for your attention today. It was a pleasure for me to prepare the new webinar session and make this webinar for attendees. Have a nice day, and we are happy that you are using JeraSoft Billing software. Thank you so much one more time for your attention, and I hope that you are going to update your system to the latest release. Have a nice day or evening. Bye.